Venti the Tone Deaf Bard. I lost to Luke on his banner, then somehow got him on 7 pity. So as an unexpected 5-star, of course I was gonna use him. Now my Venti is level 72 with 606 EM, a level 70 elegy, which I sadly got on Homer banner, and talent level 145 with some 4-star artifacts. And whilst I was unable to get a 5-star feather, here is a review from a Venti Hater. Also my community seems to think, as I told them to pull Kazuha instead. And let's see if he made a good impression on me then, huh? If I'm a Venti Hater. With that being said though, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to help support the channel. Alright, let's get into this. The day I got this unit, I went to the Abyss and it was the easiest 36-star of my life. In fact, I'll show you my 12-1 run with and without Venti so you can see the difference. The funniest thing is, I don't even have to make a proper team comp. Like, what the hell is Raiden, Mona, Venti and Bennett? I've never seen that anywhere in my life. However, personally, I used him in the second half because you can group the lectors before they get their shield up, and those were pretty annoying to deal with. Considering that I have a level 60 Sucrose, it was actually pain. Whilst using him in the Abyss now feels like a luxury, I know this won't be the same way forever. I'm not stupid. Mihoyo are only doing this as a marketing strategy. And from what I have seen, the next Abyss is going to have bosses anyway, which is why I might pause on putting my resources into Venti for now, because as you can see, he is functioning just fine. Plus, if I'm honest with you, if I had a Kazuha, I think just standing in the middle of this floor and using Kazuha's hold E would be just as effective as using Venti's Cyclone, because the enemies come in different waves and I had to use Venti's Cyclone twice. As you can see, however, my run without Venti in the first half is pretty clunky, and oh my gosh, so is Yai. I wish Yaimiko had iframes. So without Venti, I end up finishing with like 8 minutes 18 left, which is, you know, not really the recommended time, but given the fact there are 2 Ruin Guards on the other side, you can get through those with under 30 seconds anyway. So I had no issue here. However, I think this is enough about talking about Venti in the Abyss, so let's take him out of it. So doing one-stat ley lines have been the easiest thing in my life. All the enemies just get sucked in and I barely have to do anything but watch everything die on my screen. Though, let me reiterate, one-stat ley lines, God forbid you go and do Inazuma ley lines, or I don't think the gameplay will look the exact same as it did on my screen. So now we'll take Venti to the place that he thrives, the Viridescent domain, where everybody makes an argument for Venti, but it's just such a stupid argument in my opinion though, as this domain isn't the entire game, it's one domain, and the only character you can farm this domain for really is Venti, Sucrose and Kazuha. And I'm assuming most people who get Venti probably aren't going to get Kazuha. I am personally, as I really do love Kazuha, which is probably a bad thing to say in a Venti review, because everyone's going to be like, oh no, he's biased. I mean, people are literally calling me a Venti hater in the Discord down below. But you want me to be honest, I don't hate Venti. I love him as his character, and yes, I can feel his perks as using his Cyclone. It's pretty cool to use in the overworld, and I will be using it whilst I farm this domain. However, will I push him to the side when I get Kazuha? Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see for that one. Also, I don't know how long I'm going to be using his Cyclone for. For other Venti owners, I've heard that they don't even touch their Venti anymore, and I can see where they're coming from. I mean, is it always going to be entertaining to watch everything get sucked up and I just stand there? For now, it's pretty fun to watch, but that's because I'm more laughing at how stupidly broken it is. Will I always be laughing at that? I don't know. However, I must say, in the chasm, those black serpent enemies are actually able to get picked up by Venti's Cyclone, which sadly that surprised me. And also they've made the small Rift Hounds able to get picked up by it too, which is giving me some hope for Sumeru. Maybe they won't just neglect Venti the way they did at the beginning of Inazuma, and you'll be able to use him much more, which I surely do hope is the case, as to me Abyss is where I go to always see how strong my account is and see how strong the newer characters I pick up are, which is why I'm always using Yai in it. Would I recommend pulling Venti though? It depends. If you're pulling him to be used in the Abyss, I would hold off on that and get Kazuha. However, if you're pulling him because you really like the character, or you want him to suck things up in Mondstadt and Leeway, yes, not Inazuma, then honestly, go for it. For me, Venti was a character that I really liked the gameplay of like almost a year ago now. Maybe all of our feeling towards Venti is more of a nostalgia feeling. I'm happy I did get to run the team comps with him, which I was planning to run in the first place, as I missed his last rerun, and that was pretty satisfying to me. Anyway, if I were to rate Venti out of how fun he is to play, I would give him a 4 out of 5 Primo Gems, as you know what, I like sucking things up, but I have heard it can get repetitive, but I'm right now finding it pretty fun to watch. If I rate him in a meta perspective, I would give Venti a 3 out of 5 Primo Gems, as well, you know, he's not even going to be useful in the next Abyss from what I've seen, so it's kind of a hit or miss with this guy, whereas, you know, Kazuha is going to be useful wherever you can suck the enemies or not. If I rate him with how easy he is to build, then I would give him a 5 out of 5 Primo Gems, as if you look at my Venti, it's the most half-assed build you've probably ever seen in a Venti review video, but yet he still performs how I would expect him to perform and still does his job amazingly. Finally, we have design and character animations, and I would give that a 4 out of 5 because I like his cape, and I love the animation when you hold his E and you go into the air. That looks like he's having the time of his life, and it's so wholesome. With that being said, that is going to be the end of my Venti review. I am having fun playing him, and if you do pick him up, I hope you do enjoy. Somehow I've managed to probably make one of the most longest videos I've ever made in a while on the character I'm allegedly a hater of. Hey yo, just wait for the Kazuha review. That's gonna be half an hour long. With that being said, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all around, and oh, don't forget to join the Discord server.